It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Flight blue. Down. Set.
Love from the gun. And downfield, he's got it. That stops. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go. For an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Trouble. Ready. Ready.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Claws red. Red. 30. Blaster. 6. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
10.
A gain of 7. It's 4th
10
down.
cycles. 6. Mega. Ready.
4th down. Here's Love. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. Racing down the left side. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. It's Achane on the inside give. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
40.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go ahead.
Achane again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Trying to run it in, Achane. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tagovailoa, good throw, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Right here.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Sanders sends it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. Going well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Bronc, they're going to start shy of that 20.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Blue, 32.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
Steal, black. Set.
Love now, off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Play fake, it's Love. This is complete, it's Matthew Golden. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. 22 needle. Smash. Red. Black Ultra. Hut.
To the air with Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Let's go now. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Okay,
So
right.
after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
Ready.
3rd and short.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A gain of 22 yards.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting off at the 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They throw it out quick to the left. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Let's go. Blue, 32. Needle blue. Slice blue. Ready?
There's Love to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Come on, ready.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More from Lambeau after this. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Caught by Westbrook-Ikhine. Down to the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here. Cut.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Ready. Go.
1st and 10 at the
Green
38-yard
Jack.
line.
Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. His running back hauls it in deep right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
36-yard line.
10 cycles. Check. Cut.
Love with it on 1st down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Red. Let's go now. Black. 95. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Ready.
1st down. Here's Tua. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to try another deep one here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Ready. Ready. Ice jam. Ice jam.
Motioning him from the slot right. The give here to the motion man. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, come on.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
2 and out from the gun. That's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Turbo wide. Ready.
They motion to Waddle over left.
Go. Ready. Ready.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Hey, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love now, off the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 17.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Down. 52, blue, check. Yellow, lining. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
1st down throw, here's Love. That is complete to Musgrave. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Red, 38.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Hut.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready?
On second down, Jacobs. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Set. Set.
Big throw out wide by Love. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, 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 ready.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Check White. Here we go. Set. 45. White. Ready.
Jacobs again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
44.
Throwing again, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Tua off the play fake. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Tua again. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down.
All right, let's go.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
10-yard loss on the play.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Dolphins trailing by 11. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good did they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Black 43 rail. Green jack. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Let's go. Red 30. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Fight. Down. Hit.
Here he is to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
On the ball.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
But it's 4th down.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Hut, hut.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Ready.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So this is a Packers win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.